Let's sit here and talk. What is up with Naruto games going on right now? Why is there no open world Naruto game that isn't produced by some ratchet team that's making open world Naruto games, taking Shinobi Striker features and throwing it into some project that is landlocked to whom and who they choose to let play their game? And whatever content creator they decide to be like, hey, try our game and put it on your YouTube, please and thank you. Let's talk about that. Open world Naruto games seems to be a distant hope, right? The closest thing that we've gotten is Naruto to Bourto Shinobi Striker, and if you're familiar with my channel, I've pretty much showcased every single thing that you could possibly can in that game. It's maxed out, right? They haven't really created any other characters. They haven't really created any other lobbies. Pretty much, it's not an open world game. It is essentially what it is. Create your own character, makeshift some jutsus, go play against other people in a 4-on-4 battle, or go into tuning exams. Naruto to Bourto Shinobi Striker arguably is considered one of the best Naruto or anime titles that has ever came out. Even if you have a biased opinion of the bug fixes, if you haven't given that second chance after the weird server update in the first year, I completely agree with all the things that you're saying. But I'm saying the community has came together and deem it one of the best anime slash Naruto titles out there. So why am I even bringing up Shinobi Striker in open world games, right? Why is this even a video that I'm talking to you about a minute and 20 seconds in? So here is my big arrival for you. There is never going to be an open world Naruto game built by a giant franchise of gaming industry. There's just not, and I can give you a fair reason why and why they're going to continue doing storm style games for you, and I'm so sorry to break your heart. And here's why. Sales. They don't match up to other game titles. Dragon Ball Z and Naruto are a bit outliers for gaming and anime titles. Let's talk about it. Dragon Ball Z sells up to 5 million to 6 million copies. Whatever game they produce, people go crazy for it, right? That's why there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z games. Naruto franchise. Listen, Naruto to Bourto Shinobi Striker has sold roughly 4 million copies in its initial release, which is actually super crazy in comparison to other anime gaming titles that can't even get to 1 million sales. So we have Storm series. Those sell millions of copies as well. But keep this in comparison to Red Dead Redemption that sold in the same year 23 million units. Now let's go to Monster Hunter World that sold 13.3 million. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate sold 12.08, and Pokemon Let's Go sold over 10 million. Now those games do have a bigger funding for the game, but Storm and Shinobi Strikers don't have that funding. Now your argument is going to be, if they did have the funding, they could sell millions of copies too. I don't know if that's a really good case for you. Fun fact, the greatest selling anime titles are Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 with 12 million copies. Keep in mind these are still going, and it's taken several years to hit these sales marks. Xenoverse 2 is up next with 10 million copies sold. Great game. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, again, another great game. Back-to-back 10 million copies sold there. Persona 5, 7.2 million and counting. Now all these games are still playable and have a decent player base still to this day. So if you're curious on why they keep making these fighter style games, they're producing money. If you want a game to be like you want, you gotta vote with your money, guys. If you stop buying the games and stop giving these publishers thinking, oh, they're gonna basically play whatever we put out, right? Yes, because you guys keep buying these storm style games, these fighter style games, you have to vote with your money. If you want an open world game, don't go out there and buy these fighter slash storm games. Very similar to Demon Slayer that sold 1 million copies when it was a terrible front to back game. Now, I'm not saying don't buy Storm Connections, because Storm Connections, unlike any of the games in the anime world, is coming with an original story mode, an original story title that we haven't seen before. So I'm looking forward to the original story, but I'm not looking for the old cookie cutter. Let's throw some jutsus, let's throw the ultimates, and basically if you've been following their Twitter, they've been putting out the same ultimates, the same jutsus for the last 3 years, and you guys keep buying the same Storm version of the game. Guys, you have to vote with your money. If you want an open world Naruto game, if you want an open world game, you're gonna have to vote. Now, why are they not funding teams to make these open world games? It is simple as that. They're gonna try to use the least amount of money to maximize their profits This is business 101. Of course they're gonna do that. Now, here's the flip side. If we don't vote with our money and we decide that we don't want to buy these games and do all these great stuff, they'll stop making the Naruto game HD. That's perfectly fine because you're playing the same Storm 4 to Naruto to Bourto connections, essentially the same characters in the same way, using the same jutsus and the same ultimates. You get why there's not a Bleach game, right? Because they don't make money. Everything in the anime and the gaming world, everything is a business move. If they use a lot of money to make this open world Naruto game, and let's say it gets 15 million copies sold, is that enough profit for them to continue? Probably not. Now, what games should you be giving your money to? What games should be recreating a similar anime feel that basically is a new refreshing story mode that you get to go through your own character and your own world? Guys, I have something for you. As of right now, there is something under development for the PlayStation only, but it should be going to the other consoles and PCs. Guys, this anime title is called Project the Perceiver. There's something called an Anbu mask that you can put on, and it allows you to do different type of things. Similar to the Anbu in Naruto, you'll do secret missions, and essentially you can copy the person that you're fighting, or you get different abilities such as a giant sword, or you get different type of ninja jutsus. Now, this game is a little bit similar to FromSoft. It is an open world Naruto-like game. You do become a ninja and fight like a ninja. You do get a tournament. You get all these great things. But again, it's not an open world Naruto game, but it is its own animal. You know what I mean? Now, this game has a similar styles to the Sword of Tsushima, and that's what is really getting me to it. But it has a little bit of Assassin's Creed feel it too, because you're allowed to walk on the roofs, and now you're gonna have a great parries right there. Let's freaking go. I can feel the impact in this one. And you're doing ninjutsu, you're doing sword combos, and you get to create your own type of character that you want to do, and do what you want to do. And that essentially is what I've been always wanting from an anime game. Now, this does look very FromSoft. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, this looks crazy similar, but hey, this is a real game and it's an open world game, and I've been waiting for something like this for a while. How open world do you want a game? Here is this open world game, and now look at these beautiful takes of feudal China or Japan. I don't know which one it was. Please let me know in the comment section if you know for sure. My man's got dual eyes. My man's putting on the mask. It's time to go to Anbu, baby. Oh my God, he's a freaking pelican. Let's go. That is, oh, the drip, baby. Yeah, okay. Listen, this isn't essentially an anime game, but I'm gonna be the main character. Let me know if you're playing Project the Perceiver down in the comments below.